So if you're struggling to lower your score, today I'm going to give you the real secret. I'm going to give you 3 chip shots that are definitely going to lower your score. So the first chip shot people say isn't a chip shot because I'm going to use my putter, but I call it the putt chip. We're not trying to use the normal putting stroke, stiff wristed, none of that stuff. We're trying to use the lack of loft on the putter to get the ball rolling. This is going to move right to left because there's a slope. So I've got to aim it out near the rough edge here. So when I'm swinging the putter, I'm using a little bit of wrist action because we need that to help propel the ball forward. If we don't, we're going to come up a long way short. So there's not a lot of technique. You can use your normal grip or you can use your normal golf grip. I'm going to use my putting grip here. And I'm just going to aim it out to the right, get my wrist being a little bit of a flick, and that's gone up about halfway to the green. So if that's the worst putt chip I can do, it's fine. It's on the green. I've got about a 10-foot putt. I'm a chance to hole it, but more than likely I'm going to 2-putt that. So getting down in 3 from anywhere around the green is going to lower your score. So the second shot I'm going to teach you is almost the same as the first, but I'm going to do it with a 3-wood. You can use a hybrid. I don't carry a hybrid, but with a 3-wood, it's designed with a hotter face. So for the same length of swing and the same amount of energy I just imparted on my putter, the ball will roll further with the fairway wood or the hybrid. So it's the same technique, just a little bit of wrist action, but I'm not trying to hit it in the air. I am rolling the ball up the slope, and we're just going to see what happens. So I've hit that pretty crisply. You can see it rolling from right to left. That's come down, and that's probably about 6 to 8 feet past the hole. Once again, it's on the green. If you get it on the green and you 2-putt, you're ahead of the game. Most people average greater than 4. So we can get it on in 2-putt. The beauty of this is not a lot of technique involved. It's pretty simple. We're just rolling the golf ball up the slope. Okay. The third chip shot I'm going to teach you today is the Paul Runyon chip shot. So I was taught this back in 1982 when the great Paul Runyon came to Melbourne and gave all of us trainee golf pros a bit of a golf clinic. I was asking a lot of questions and he said, just see me at the end, and he gave me a little one-on-one session for about 5 minutes. It's all it took. It changed my life. So Paul Runyon won 2 US PGAs, and he was renowned for having a fantastic short game. It was very different the way he approached it. So when I play my Paul Runyon chip shot, I set the club up toward the toe. Feels weird, but this gets my hands and shaft quite high. By doing that, it takes my hands out of the shot. I don't want to be wristy on this. I want to use a putting style swing. The other thing that I do is I change my grip and I get both hands underneath a little bit, which feels quite weird. But by setting it on the toe, having higher hands and getting my hands underneath, I'm now using a swing that doesn't require a lot of wrist action. So I've just got a 9-iron here, ball in the middle of my stance, and I'm just going to use my putting swing. So I've hit that, the ball's grabbed a little bit on the fringe there, but that's gone just over a putter length away. So that's about 4 feet, something like that. Really simple, it's not very hard to do. That's what I like about it. It is incredibly simple, but it produces a consistent amount of spin. So all I'm doing here is, I probably should aim a little bit further right this time. It does break right to left, but I've got my hands up higher, the club resting more on the toe, and from there I'm just using my putting swing. Got caught up in that rough there. Quite a handy little shot. That's rolled up and that's dead. So if you can work on those 3 shots, practice them all individually. There are times and places for all of them, but if you can get good at those 3 chip shots, it's definitely going to impact your score. Remember, the whole aim is to get it on and 2-putt, but if we can do a bit better than that, you're going to lower your score by even more. So if you want to learn to chip better, I'm going to put a link to another video just up here I know is going to help improve your chipping.